All right, welcome guys. I'm RYW Pato. With me is Highwind and Claymore number 47, your champion of Judgment 9. How does it feel, man? Claymore, are you here?
Oh yeah. Hold up. There's like a weird lag as I'm watching the stream and you. Let me turn one off.
Yeah, turn off the stream because it's going to be lagging behind.
Okay, there we go. What was the question?
All right, how does it feel to win? How does it feel to be champion of Judgment 9?
Oh man, I am so proud of my team. They like did everything that we needed to win. We were so dynamic. Our second game, we knew we wouldn't win by farming or getting kills or anything, so I just went full tank. Olaf just went Bay Life, ran in, and we were able to bait the Morgana ults, the Amumu ults, and yeah.
So the final game that we had here, um, I'm Black Y'all. They opened up against you and they did the 2v1 strat because they were red team, which you've seen a lot recently. You guys dealt with it really, really well. Actually, you guys came out on top. Do you think it was the early kills that were able to help you do that, or what
Oh,
is your advice or strategy dealing with the 2v1?
we basically looked at it was purely our champions that won that for us. Cho'Gath, the way I play him, I don't need that much farm. I just need an ulti once in a while so I can get some stacks, and then I go support items. And so it really didn't change my gameplay at all. And pretty much our bot lane, I was so worried for them. I was thinking Longley was going to kill them over and over again, and he just basically did me a service and not face them.
So you think it was a mistake by Team I'm Black
Yeah,
Y'all
it
to actually
helped.
run
It
him?
helped
Yeah.
us. It helped us.
That's the first time we've heard that, and I mean, at first I was really shocked to see. I thought they were gonna pull it off and show it to us because we've been talking about it. And but now that you say that, I definitely think it's just funny to see that, and then in hindsight, like see how much sense that makes.
Yeah, completely. I think that's some good advice.
So
One
basically, what I told my bot lane was just to survive. Survive with your
just
life.
live, endure.
But they did more than that. They did so much damage that game, so
Yeah, they actually did a good job.
there's
They
nothing
were the
more I
first
can
ones
say.
to take a turret for you in that
Yeah.
bottom lane. You guys then rotated that into a dragon really early.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that too. We got, I think, all the dragons. That put us so ahead.
yeah, that was actually really, really helpful for your team. So I've noticed one thing, no, not necessarily in the finals game, but looking at game two and looking at your finals, at least from the last judgment you were in, you won games where you were behind in those scenarios. Like you talked about a little bit earlier coming in, it's like, oh, we had to be really dynamic and we had to bail stuff. Because I think that's one of the hardest things for a lot of teams. The hardest thing, like a lot of teams know how to win when they're ahead. Like you have your advantage, you steamroll, you snowball. Like a lot of teams, like they get that concept. But what would your advice be to other teams or players that want to learn how to win from behind, like you? Because I think it was actually really well timed. You might want to go back and look at it because we hopped into your game when you were against Tegan Quatch, and Highwood made the comment again. It's like, oh, it looks like Divewing, got the better of Claymore top lane again. He has better farm, stuff like that. And then I pulled out the Vin Diesel quote, and just the Vin Diesel quote, in case you don't know, is it doesn't matter if you win by inch or a mile. Winning's winning, and that is just when you guys actually ended up winning that team fight and winning the game.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
back to my
Uh,
question, in case you just missed it, because I just rambled
mhm.
on there. What would your advice be to those players for playing from behind?
Uh, my advice would be to check which one of your players is doing the best and build yourself around him. If you checked my Jace items, I had no attack damage. I went Locket of Solari. I went uh what was that other? I went a whole bunch of aura items. Oh, Aegis of Legion. And then I did as much as I could to just jump in there with Olaf, make sure that the person that I know had the most gold on our team was staying alive, basically.
That's good. Good. That's good advice. What do you? I mean, that's actually really good. Team strategy advice. What do you do
Like
as well as
we
like?
were all already behind. We've lost dragons, we've lost all lanes, jungles is getting destroyed, and yeah, we just had to catch the enemy team when their pants was down, basically. Camp.
So a lot of teams, especially in solo queue or other formats, like you can get really defeatist, and in that scenario, it's like obviously that doesn't work out for you if you're going to win that game. What do you tell your team? How do you control your team? I mean, you were the captain in this tournament at least. What do you say to your team? How do you kind of like keep them together and keep them focused on what you guys need to do to win?
Um, it's a group effort, I think. Mainly jungle and mid are working a lot together to call plays, while I'm just actually guiding bottom, making sure that there's pressure on certain lanes when it needs to be. Like our last game, at first I told them to survive, but after I saw the switch, I was just like, get the tower as early as you can. Don't try to kill the cannon. Just get that tower so we can get the global gold, and then we can just snowball. So that allows us to leave lane and not get too behind if we don't get the objectives.
I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty cold cut and clear, and that's some good advice. That's some good advice for teams that are up and coming. So you said you really loved your team. They all stepped up. Who do you think, at least because we always ask this, who do you think was the MVP of your team? Who was the guy that in the bind? Who was that guy that who that was playing the best? And when the chips were down, it's like you backed up that guy.
Oh man, that's such a hard question, but I'd already thought of it. It would definitely have to be Mad Thunder.
Nice.
Pretty much, you can't do anything without a jungler that won't do anything.
Yeah,
He was basically there for like everything, every buff. Just any time we wanted to do like we wanted to catch them off guard or something, he was just there.
Can you comment
Basically.
on like the behind the scenes? Is he communicating this whole time, or is it just he's there because he knows the game so well?
Oh, he's just there. Like he'll just say, like I didn't even know he was ganking top as Olaf that one time, and he was like, "Oh, you're just there. Holy crap!"
That's great. That's great. I know I talk about communication, but it's great to see players of high caliber demonstrate. And you can say anything you want about the game and how to play it. As casters, that's all we do, right?
Yeah.
We just talk about it. But to watch players demonstrate it, and then even you guys when you get on the phone afterwards and you tell us kind of what goes on behind the scenes of what you were thinking, it really provides a lot of insight. So it's not much of a question. I'm just out there saying thank you, and hopefully we see you in a lot more of our judgments.
All right.
Yeah. Actually, one thing on that note is I've actually noticed, at least in the recent judgments, that there's been a shortage on like really good junglers. I know.
Can you pause for just a second? Mochi Balls, or I'm sorry, shout out to Mochi Balls. He's just begging me to say it.
The guy that won't speak wants a shout out. I guess he was MVP. I guess we'll give him MVP last one, so we'll give him a shout out. But that guy, if he ever speaks, it'll be like
The real
the greatest thing
MVP
ever.
right there. His
Yeah.
spirit was with us.
The floating ball of cat was with you guys. But yeah, so at least in the Judgment Tour, there's a shortage on junglers, and I know that when you picked up Mad Thunder, like he was one of the few, like mains junglers with a high elo.
Oh, definitely. Like I had to get Mad Thunder. Like you can't do anything without a good jungler. It's nearly impossible. You especially can't come back from a losing game without a good jungler.
How do you think that junglers, just to fill in people, like how do you think that junglers help you come back from a losing game?
I think they have a really good sense with gold. Like they're just thinking about it all the time.
So it's like the intangible. It's not like this is anything they do, but it's just like a skill that they have that helps
Yeah.
out your team. Okay.
They're like your economy.
They're like your economy calculator. Okay, cool. Well, definitely.
like with me, I'll always want dragon no matter what. But a good jungler will just know to give it away.
Oh, cool. Like, I mean, that's actually some cool insight. So yeah, again, thank you for being a part of Judgment 9. Obviously, you're a great, upstanding guy. Loved watching your team perform well. I think you guys did an outstanding job pulling off another. You've been a part of another comfort behind defeat of the infamous Tian Quach.
Oh, I had one more thing to say
Oh.
about ThinkWatch. I apologized to him because I was ghosting his stream for about 20 seconds before the match started, and then I left the stream.
So shady guy, super shady guy. I take it all back now. I was joking. But yeah, any other shout outs that you want to give out before we hop off here?
Nope. I think that's about it.
Bunch balls it. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Any other questions you have, Highwind?
No, that's it. Thank you very much. And
Hey, I do have a question though. When do our RP kicks in? I'm still waiting on the last one.
the last one was delayed because like all the Riot employees were at PAX.
Oh.
So yeah, it'll probably be soon, and then it'll probably come right around the same time as this one because now that they're back in the office, they're gonna be like, "All right, we'll process this last one. Oh, hey, here's a new one since we're here at the office." It'll be like, boom. Next thing you know, you have like crap ton of RP in your
Yeah, you're gonna be
your account.
rich.
Quoted directly from my AP DV available, jungler helps tips the scale in lanes, which is so true. I think, yeah, pretty much. He won all of our lanes, or a lot of them.
Well, awesome. Yeah. Again, thank you for joining us for Judgment 9. Congratulations, and I look forward to seeing you in future tournaments.
Oh, definitely. I camped at 6 o'clock.
Where are you actually from?
I'm from Seattle.
Oh, you are?
What?
So
Yeah, I know you and Katie. I was there at that Google thing.
wait. Oh my
Yes.
gosh! You're Claymore?
Yes, I am the Claymore.
Oh, what? Okay, well, awesome. Well, I've met you in real person. We saw the Dark
Yes.
Knight together. I believe you were at that. You were at the Dark Knight IMAX, correct?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, and you were at Kelsey's Go Away party. So, hey,
Yes, I
Kelsey's Go
was.
Away party. So, yes. Wow, that's
Shout out
awesome.
to
So,
Kelsey,
do you?
Because I miss her.
So, are we actually going to see you at EOS then? Have you heard about it? Have you checked it out at all?
No. Nope.
Well, I will get
What's
you the
that?
links because I want to see you there, man. Because it's actually going to be a big tournament. It's basically going to be Judgment, but in a live setting. But we have Nvidia, Razer, Intel, basically any major PC sponsor you can name that's on the board. $10,000 in raffle giveaways. It's going to be really hype. So I think it's definitely an event that you should catch up. You should be there at, and you can come out, see us, see Kelsey again, and the whole crew, and that would be really awesome.
Oh, definitely.
All right. Well, again, thank you very much. And now that I know that I know you realize that, it makes it even cooler. Congratulations.
All right, thank you everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for staying with us, and we'll be back. Stay tuned to our Facebook page to get more updates. And if you did win a KDA contest, definitely be patient. We're gonna get you guys some responses here. We'll have you guys shoot us the email, and we'll get you all taken care of, and we'll get you those Riot skins.